Hey everybody, this is Dr. Erinn Harris. I'm in the car with you guys bringing a video for my DPC Doc video page. You guys know I'm doing a Vitiligo blog, and this is the day after Valentine's Day, so I'm here in the car with my husband, and I decided to kind of do a, yeah, there he is. Yeah, so he's driving, and I decided to do a video blog with my husband, and it's about how you love somebody or loving somebody who has vitiligo. And so he has seen the changes that I've been through. You know, when we met, I just was had probably just a little bit of white spot here on my face, and he saw the transition for me to go from just a small little spot and of course color loss on my body, and then color loss all over on my face, and just to kind of how he transitioned with me, how he helped me through that emotionally, and how he was an emotional support. So in that, I think that's a really good subject to be on with Valentine's Day, just to, you know, you have a husband or a boyfriend or your girlfriend or your wife who is definitely going through this to be a way to help support them, right, honey?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, so just to guys give you an update, I am still doing light treatment, so I'm going to come in a little bit here. So, woo, this is new right here. So this is a new fill-in on my face, and I can't really show you my body because it is cold outside here, and but I do have some fill-in on my body, and I'm having new spots on my face. So definitely what I am doing is working. We were on a date night last night, so we did not necessarily stick to the autoimmune protocol diet.
Woo! And it was good.
All right, hon. So what are some of the things that you've kind of dealt with or kind of helped me emotionally when I was kind of going through that stage of color loss and everything kind of was going awry with my vitiligo?
I mean, I think for me, the whole thing was, at first, when we first met, I wasn't in a place where I questioned, about it. I know we all have differences, and that really wasn't a big factor for me. I think my biggest concern is how other people around me perceived vitiligo with her. And so I was and still am very protective of how people perceive, making sure that, they're respectful. And if they have a question, being able to address those questions. So that was very, very important to me. And then, of course, just being out in public. Again, I'm a very strong-natured person, so really I don't really care a lot what people think in public, but you are aware. I'm always aware of what's going on, and so every once in a while I'd see maybe some stares or some question marks, and people wouldn't know. So that's something that you kind of get used to in a relationship, and again, you just have to find your way as far as how you deal with that in a personal way, in a personal setting. As far as understanding, what is family or friends going to think, and then being willing to educate them as far as understanding what vitiligo is, and just, what's the regimen or the support with it. So I guess that's the answer I got. Okay, cool. Thank you very much. And what about when they're emotionally going through, your spouse or your girlfriend is emotionally going through the change and that psychological toll? And we're going to talk about more of that. I'm going to get a personal kind of vlog on how you deal with that psychologically, but how do you support that person during that time where they're kind of going through that psychological of people are staring, people say mean things or things like that? Well, again, I can just speak for me. I mean, one thing is just reassurance. That's really big, and I don't know how, Dr. Harris kind of perceives that, but I know for me, it was reassurance to let her know that, that she's always attractive to me, that she's still an awesome mom, awesome wife, just a great person, and, just complimenting her, not over-complimenting. I don't try to do it to overcompensate something, but more so just paying attention to the natural beauty. And, mentally, when, there's days that I know she may have a rough patch, just being there and being supportive, stuff like that. And of course, celebrating the triumphs when she does have an area that's filled with color. She definitely makes a point to share it, and then I want to make sure that you celebrate it, because that's a big thing. And for people who normally don't have that issue of dealing with vitiligo, we may take it for granted, but you really got to think about it. If you get a pimple or a rash, or your skin gets somewhere, how some of us vain people are, we go crazy, when we just got a little irritation somewhere. So just imagine you having a discoloration in your skin, even if it's just temporary. And so when it goes back to normal, you feel some kind of way. You want to celebrate that. So for a person that has vitiligo, the whole thing is when they see some growth in that area, you definitely, as a couple, as a family, you want to celebrate that. And again, it may seem like it's really a small deal, but it really isn't. This is something that's huge to the person that is wearing that skin. And so you want to make sure that you support them every bit of the way that you can.
All right. Thank you, honey. That was awesome. I love my honey. I love my husband. He is very supportive, and he's always supported me throughout the whole transition. He definitely has been kind of one of my just rocks in this since I've been going through this. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you guys learn something from it, and I will see you next week. But enjoy your Valentine's Day. Celebrate your husband, celebrate your wife, celebrate your significant other. Give them a kiss and tell them how much you love them.
And please like it, please share it, all that good stuff. Put your comments down below. We want to know what you think about this Valentine's vlog right here. So you guys, we love you, we appreciate you, and keep watching Dr. Erinn Harris.
Yeah, and subscribe. Right, babe?
Absolutely. Got to subscribe. Got it.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody. We'll see you next week.